The preschool children here are aged 4. Some of them are a little bit younger, so we have a lot of focus on preparation for school. We have a very high literacy expectation of the children here. It starts from when they walk in the front door and write their name, find their name first, recognise their name and write their name or attempt to write their name, right through to coming in, looking for their name cards to be able to write their names on their work, to sitting on the mat and responding to picture talks, and we discuss the front cover of the book, we discuss the back cover of the book, we discuss the spine and the love of books, how to look after them, right down to who the author is and what the author does and the illustrator, and we look for the title on the book. We're learning reading from left to right, and how to open the book, how to use it and look after it. So the children have a lot of exposure to early literacy, and often we find when our children go from here up into the kindergarten class, they're able to sit down and write their names. They are able to recognise their names. They can find their names on their tubs. So they're perhaps a little step ahead because they've had high exposure here and the high expectation. Any attempt at writing in this environment is celebrated, and you know, I often use words with the children like you're a wonderful writer, and it might just be a line of scribble, and that same child will go and pick up a pen the next time and have another go because they have that feeling that they are a great writer or a great reader if it's just reading their name cards. We have a similar expectation with numeracy. We do lots of counting in our everyday activities, from morning tea time when we sit and cut our fruit up together, and Uncle Ron, the teacher's aide, and I sit and cut up fruit at the tables with the children. So we're counting how many pieces we can cut the apple into, how many pieces. We talk about quarters and halves. So their exposure to that early numeracy is also quite high, and lots and lots of rhyme and action songs that we use our fingers for counting. And as we move through the year, that expectation increases, that we will do more correlation counting, one-to-one counting, whole group, small group and one-on-one where we can.